How's it, guys? Got another review ready to go, and today I'm having a look at one of my favorite weapons, the Spiteful Sword, also known as the Blade of Vengeance. As usual, everything stated in the following video is my own subjective opinion based on many hours worth of gameplay, research and testing, and also read its own commentary, but your own experience may vary, and if it does, please feel free to let me know why, and if you do disagree, let me know in a comment and I'll try and answer all the comments that I do get in good time. One thing to mention about these reviews is that the weapons or skills I look at are generally picked up early on in my runs, meaning they usually don't have high levels of base damage or modifiers added. This is countered a little by the fact that just about every weapon or skill that I do have, I've unlocked and upgraded to level 2 or 3, giving a damage boost of about 10 to 15% depending on the weapon itself. Bear in mind that a good modifier or really good modifier may change a build or playstyle completely, and therefore sort of also alter what I'm about to say in the following review. Right, so the Spiteful Sword has a smooth looking 4-hit combo. It's got 2 flashy sort of sweeping slices followed by a small little kick, which is very important, and I'll explain why in a bit, ending with a 4th slice that is basically a copy of the 2nd. The damage from the slices 1 and 2 obviously are your main DPS, and little kick is like a built-in CC utility move. It performs a mini stun on whatever it hits, enabling an easy 4th and final hit to occur before even like the tankiest of monsters have a chance to retaliate. I mean, that alone makes it awesome, 4 quick hits, 3 of them doing medium to high damage with a nice little area of effect as well, and a built-in sort of mini stun. This isn't exactly where the weapon's true power lies, because the Spiteful Sword has a built-in revenge mechanic. And basically how that works is when you are attacked, as long as you attack back within a short time of being hit, you will always crit. This alone speaks volumes to the weapon's build potential. There's a lot of options to branch, and if you're a skilled player you can sort of abuse this to ensure you crit more often than not. As an example quickly, a chaser that you find in the graveyard, basically he can hook you and he pulls you in, you dodge roll into him to avoid his second attack, that deadly attack, and then you attack him back. I mean, that will crit, and that's going to hurt him a hell of a lot more than it hurt you, so that's one little sort of small strat to kill them quickly. The only downside to this is obviously when you're facing harder elites or bosses. You don't always want to be hit, especially not by those that can kill you in 1 or 2 shots or put you on 1 HP from full HP when you don't have a lot of health, like the Watchers and the harder elites, or the more difficult to deal with elites in the game. So it just sort of doesn't work against them, but you can kill them normally though, so that's okay. As for my recommended build, very easy, simple. I like to go 2 part strength, 1 part HP, so 2/3 strength, 1/3 HP. I mean, that's how I do it. I freely add more HP to my build with this weapon than what I do with other builds, because I actually want to take damage more often than not. I want to be hit so that I've got that crit to go back to. So because of that, I like having a lot of HP, as long as I still keep up the strength. Basically, your skills, normal stuff should be crowd control primarily. Your bear traps, ivy grenades, frost grenades, that sort of thing. Damage boosts are a nice secondary option if you've got them, and then pure damage is a very distant 3rd edition, if you can't find anything else. Let's do the checklist quick. This weapon's good versus just about everything, even flying monsters, thanks to that nice little sweeping attack arc. Average versus the more difficult elites, I'd say, and bad versus the Watcher. If I mean, depending on the rest of your build, the sword's revenge mechanic loses its charm in that fight. It's still good versus the tentacle phases though. As for the weapon's rally value, it's the best in the game if you ask me. You take high damage, hit back with a crit, and you will heal 95% of the damage you took, while almost always one-shotting whatever hit you. So that's like the perfect rally mechanic and the perfect rally value weapon. It's excellent value for money sort of when you think of it that way. As for the fun factor, 8 out of 10. Vengeance feels good, man. Overall efficacy rating, 9 out of 10. It's in my top 5 weaponry list for a good reason, and it will probably stay there for the foreseeable future. As always, thanks for watching, and if you've learned something from this video or enjoyed it, please do like and subscribe for more of the same, and check out the provided playlists on my channel if you feel so inclined. Thanks again, happy hunting!